Nice. So wait, it's not 3-3. Oh, did I just... What did I do here? Scribe was Beans last week, right?
It was me.
It was Jimmy. Wait, was it? What is...
Yeah. Was I. Jimmy the Spring.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings. That's right. We had the big fight where Ikidon retreated, and a new person came in from town because Ikidon was basically like fatally, well, not fatally, but almost fatally wounded.
Yep.
Why does it say? But why do I have Beans? Did you take over for Beans? Is that what happened?
I don't think so. Unless, did you also take notes, Beans?
Because I
I did
have.
not. I thought it was Jimmy for last
Yeah.
week. I was.
I put an entry in for the
All right,
quartermaster.
I think I screwed up. I think you're right because looking at the order, it says Juan was the week before, so Jimmy would be up. Last week. Okay, so yeah, I must have just recorded that wrong. All right, so for this week it would be Beans. With let's see, Bean is still on quartermaster. This is your what, third week?
Who's the quartermaster?
Beans?
Oh yeah.
I think this is your third.
Yeah.
Scribe is Beans. So Jimmy, do you want to give us a quick recap of the events of last week?
Yeah, so it started on the 90th of summer at 2, and then I didn't get the date of the next day, but I assume it would be the 91st when we get back to it. And we were in battle with the Wraith, and Nick brings the Wraith down with a divine smite, and we collect the essence from all the fallen undead. Then Beans casted detect magic, and we found something coming from the dresser, the chest or armoire, I forget what it was, and the bed. And after searching them, we found a trap door and a pair of gloves and some boots that all had a magic aura. And when Ikidon code up in the bed, he found a ring with a magic aura as well. And then Dewdrop opened the trap door, and there was some sort of powder that would have turned him to stone, but he resisted that. Below the trapdoor was a wine cellar, and Beans again sensed that some of the bottles of wine were magic, which we collected. As we were leaving badly in need of a rest, Nick found a ghoul and tried to bar the door. The creature broke through and we did battle. Juan was paralyzed as a lot more ghouls and gas were coming rushing in, and Ikiadon cast out a web of vines as Jimmy tried to drag the fallen Juan to safety. As we were all trying to get away in an attempt to lure them over the trap pit, Ikiadon was struck down, and we had to try to fight back the undead while he was laying there. And we eventually managed to win the fight and flee the crypt. And after debriefing for a while back at the taken back to town. Oh, did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a little blip there. Ikiadon was taken back to town to recover, and then the next morning they returned with a bugbear named Oswind. And later on in the night, Melody came to Nick to try to figure out the truth of what happened in the crypt. And after that, Juan tried to seduce both Melody and Shock. And the MVP was Ikiadon.
All right, thank you for that recap. So it is the 9th of summer at 8 a.m. And we are picking up in the morning. You all just had a full rest, and I assume you're going back down. Now, real quick, before we go back down, do you all mind if we take the break early? Because I think my pups really need to go out.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
I was
Yeah.
going to
Okay.
hope that we could,
Uh,
before we go back down, we could identify the magical items that we got last
oh yeah,
session.
I can do that real quick. Let me
So,
see.
yeah, take your time. But go take your pups out.
All right. Yeah, actually, I don't think it'll even take a full 10 minutes, but I just I was trying to take them out before we started. I got sidetracked by
Definitely.
business. I'll be right back. Sorry. Thanks.
All right.
Are we going back in?
Oh yeah, boys.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get
What
more
do you
magic items.
Sock'em sock'em ghouls, baby.
Yeah.
The best type of ghouls.
I want to fight something corporeal.
Well, we shouldn't have made friends with the Iron Tide then.
That's a good
We
point.
could still turn on them.
Wraiths.
We could still turn on them.
Like Gurglow.
Guys.
We should just befriend everybody. We'll be like the hugging party of adventurers.
Yeah.
Be a real feel-good type sesh.
I mean, who are the charismatic people in this party?
In real life or with the characters?
Yes.
We got a flat 10 Riz.
I mean, Toadleaf is pretty charismatic.
0 Riz.
I ain't got no Riz either.
So it's Juan, Toadleaf, and Nick, I think.
Yeah.
Smooth talking boys.
The smooth talking boys.
But yeah, is everybody okay going back in, or do we want to take a different route?
I mean, I think we should. We're already here.
Seems like what?
Going in makes sense. I'm just waiting for Character Builder to finish building my replacement killer.
We have to go visit Ikidon in the hospital.
I'll bring him flowers and a bunch of balloons.
Bring him the skulls of our enemies.
We gotta get Clown to visit him in the hospital. Love that. He loves clowns. Told me that once.
All right.
Clown.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Flowers and balloons are very different.
Lou,
Yes.
my replacement character, it's stuck on the building your character screen since before you joined us today.
Like you were in the
You have to
process
clear
of
your.
leveling it up, you mean, or?
Yeah, I turned it on, put in the new character things, went to go click on the character, and it said, "Oh, let's go ahead and analyze," and then great, we're gonna build your character, and it's stuck there.
All
I've
right,
had this
let me
issue
try
before.
hitting apply changes.
If you keep having that issue, the character sheet might be having a problem, and you just might need a new character sheet.
Yeah, I've seen that before too.
Oh,
Just to be safe, let me give you
clear
another
cookies.
sheet. Because it would probably, if you know what your build is, it's probably pretty easy to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. I tried to build it again. It's still loading. But here's another clean sheet in case that one's bugged.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'll still be gone for like 5 minutes taking a shower, but y'all do whatever.
Oh, you're stepping away now?
Oh.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, I've already stepped away, but
Oh.
yeah.
We
Y'all
were
do
we were identifying the items, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me do that.
That's perfect timing.
What's the plan?
And this was during the evening the night before? Or are we doing this in the morning?
Either whatever works best. I was hoping to do it the evening before, but if we're doing it in the morning, I don't mind killing time.
Alright, so what are you identifying first?
Boots,
Alright.
and then ring, and then cloak.
And there's also gloves, which
Oh yeah, glove.
Jimmy has a curiosity about.
Alright, so here are the boots.
Oh.
The
Oh.
ring. Where is it?
Very cool.
Here's the ring. The gloves. And was that it? Yeah, I think that was all you had.
Yes.
There was the magic wine, but that wasn't actually like that was just like flavor enhanced,
That was
basically.
Good wine. Good wine.
Yeah.
So thoughts group. Who should we give these things to? The Boots of Elven Kind, I think, would most benefit the sneakiest person in the group.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a sneaky person.
Not straight up.
Oswin, I think, would be the sneakiest person.
Or we give it to the paladin, so the paladin makes less noise.
Or we could do that.
Well, yeah, I was thinking, doesn't Jimmy the Spring have the highest dexterity as well? Maybe? I don't know.
16, I think.
At this
Right.
point, right?
Yeah.
So if you take advantage of that, plus the gloves and missile snaring, I think would work for him? Question mark? I don't know.
think that I already have that ability. Like, I don't think it.
Missile
Well,
gives-
this
He does have the
Yeah.
ability to deflect missiles.
So
I think
Would
I
this
already have
make it
basically what-
free
and I
for
don't
you,
have
though?
to use. I don't have to use anything to use it
Yeah.
normally.
Oh, you
So
don't?
it's not really advantageous for me to have the.
I thought it
item.
was like a key. I thought it was a
No,
key
it's-
point to use
I
it.
think it's
Only
only a
if you
key
want to throw
point.
it back.
Yeah, but I can do everything else with
Yeah.
just a reaction.
Okay.
That's just
Well,
True.
somebody else can have that, is what I'm saying, because I already have that ability. It would be like giving me a spell I already have.
Well, Nick, totally. Do you or Oswan, do any of you three want the missile snaring gloves? It sounded like we were giving Oswan the boots of elven kind.
That's fine.
All right, so you give the
Um,
boots to. You said the newcomer you're giving them to?
Yeah.
Oswin? Alright.
As well as the gloves of missile snaring, unless Nick wants those, because I think Nick is another frontliner.
Shock would kind of whisper to you. He says, Beans, these are very valuable items. Should we be giving these to someone we just met? I think
I was
the
wondering that as
the
well.
core group should get these. He wasn't even in there. He didn't risk his life.
The player for Oswin agrees, but
I
the
just
character
don't-
doesn't have
Yeah, I don't know
information.
if we trust this newcomer. No offense, stranger.
Oh,
but-
Shock didn't say this in front of him. He kind of whispered it to Bean off to the side.
Okay.
But Paul, Jimmy, I do agree. Nick, would you want these gloves of missile snaring or Toadley? Toadley, you're usually pretty far away, so it seems like the ranged attacks are the only thing that hits you.
I think that is a good idea as well. I think it should go to Totally for now. For now.
Cool. And then the third item, Ring of Jumping. Who likes to jump besides Jimmy?
Oh, I think Toadleaf is in the shower. I'm not sure he can hear us, so I'm just gonna make sure.
Cool. I'll mark it down as him taking.
Okay. Put it in chat too.
What does the Ring of Jumping do again? Let me look at that.
You can cast the jump spell as a bonus action at will. I think jump like triples your jump height and distance, something like that.
But you're still limited to your movement speed.
Yeah. But very easy way to avoid difficult terrain.
Yeah, I guess I'll take that. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, as long as
If
you have.
all don't mind.
Yeah, it is based off your strength, but I mean, even with an 8 strength, that's 24 feet, I think, with a single jump, which is almost your full movement for a normal character.
Okay.
Alright, so you take the Ring of Jumping. At that point, Melody would approach the group and say, we might have a problem. I believe that some of our people have gone missing. She says one of the groups of guards, 5 of them, had been on watch last night, and they didn't report in from their station this morning. I think something may have happened.
Well, the group of guards covering the entrance to this dungeon.
She says, well, they were close to the camp. They were just kind of watching over one of the areas, but we didn't hear any commotion or anything. They were just kind of missing this morning. I don't know, maybe she says, do we have someone who can track, or did we send him back to town?
Do we have anybody who can track? Because I'm thinking we don't.
Okay.
Seems no.
Mm-hmm.
I can try some. Oswald's good for something.
All right. Well, she says I can show you where they were watching over. Maybe you can find some clues.
I would try.
All right. So she takes
Obviously.
you, or go ahead.
I'm still in the process of rebuilding, so it'll be a moment or two. But yes.
So she kind of takes you over to where they were on guard. Investigation or perception might tell you something. Could tell you different things.
Let's see. Since I'm still in the process of building, it's going to be a perception.
Okay. So you're investigating the area, Bean, and G is kind of looking around. Now, you said you did have survival? Or does someone have survival? Go ahead, give me a survival check. You do find some tracks. It doesn't look like there's any signs of a struggle. Like, from your investigation, Beans, there's no, like, blood or, like, anything that would suggest a fight took place.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they just kind of walked off. Like you see where their signs of passage kind of would mark them, and then they just kind of left camp.
Well, it's unusual. It's almost as if something convinced them to walk away.
And would Shock be able to track?
I don't think Shock has survival, does he? I don't remember his skills.
I'm just thinking if there's anyone in our camp who might be able to help.
Well, I think your newcomer, you said, has tracking, right? Or survival?
Newcomer.
Survival.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties with his...
I guess, Nick, Nick would whisper to the group, I guess, and maybe not Oswin, but yeah, and just because we need to loop him in what's going on. But I guess I would say, wasn't the Iron Tide saying that they would be outside of where we're at, keeping watch? While we were
Well, they're not near you right now. The Iron Tide is, as far as you know, their base is kind of far away.
Oh, I just vaguely remember them saying like, "Oh, we'll be outside of the dungeon or whatever,
That was your camp.
keeping an eye." Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Iron
So,
Never
Tide,
mind.
as far as you know,
And the
aren't in this
ogre.
area.
so
Okay.
Toad Leaf would fly up and say, "Good morning, everyone."
Oh, hey, Toadleaf.
Hey,
You
good
have
morning, bud.
tracking?
What
Can you
are we
track?
doing today?
Oh, and Toadleaf, just
Awesome.
FYI, you got some gloves of missile deflection.
Oh God, you gave that to the. Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, what do you want to do?
Thought we were gonna go back down and clear this place out.
You just want to deal with the guards later? The guys who got vanished?
Disappeared, per se. I don't know how much there is we could do.
Well, do we need to
Ah,
do with this? What happened exactly?
It seems 5 guards who were watching over the night simply walked off and disappeared.
That is not good. That is
wow.
not.
Yeah, so you might be able to track them with, as I said, with survival. But if you don't really want to deal with that, you could just go back down.
Let me see if I have something real quick. I'm pulling up my sheet. I've forgot my stats. It's been a minute.
So just gameplay wise, we can't just roll a check if we don't have proficiency in it, right?
I have insight. That's it. So no, can't help much. Does there look like
All
there's
right.
magical that has happened there? Like any kind of like burn marks or any kind of signs of a scuffle? Anything?
He was saying no, there wasn't any signs. It was just kind of like they walked off. Right? If I'm mistaken.
Yeah, that's what Bean said.
Yeah, I mean, he would just say, maybe they just got a little bored and decided they didn't want to be here.
All right. Well, here's hoping we don't lose any more tonight, I guess. Maybe ask Gurgle to stand guard or something.
One more thing he would probably say is, did you maybe ask Gurglo? Just a maybe.
Was he anywhere? Where is he?
He's over there by the tree.
Yeah, he's like swatting at a butterfly right now with his huge hand.
You're the one who talks to Gurglo.
I have no problem doing so if you'd like me to. I go, all right, fine. I fly over there and I go to Gurglo. Gurglo, did you happen to see any missing adventurers?
Huh? Oh, Gurglo swat at butterfly. He swings at it again. Too small.
Well, that answers my question very well. Thank you very much. All right. Then I fly back. He doesn't know what happened.
Yes, as much as I am uncomfortable with the ogre, Shock says, if he had taken out the 5 people, it would be quite obvious. This seems like something more sinister.
Well, it may have something to do with the dungeon we were just in. We should probably go investigate.
Alright, so you guys are missing one of your people. Do you want to take one of your camp people down in place? You have Melody, Shock, and Alira in your camp.
Let me take Can we take Gurglo?
You can try, but he might not fit so well down there.
Oh, all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Does one of those people have healing?
Melody would probably be your closest to a healer. Well, she would be a healer, yes. She's specialized in healing.
Melody?
She says, yes, I would be happy to accompany you.
Does the rest of the party agree with that, or do we want
Do you say that in character or out of character?
to...
I'm down.
I was asking, do we want to take Melody to the group and sort of...
I think it's a good idea.
I think that's yeah.
I think DPS is also a good route, and Shock would be good with that. And I'm full spell slots, and I'm very capable at healing. It's just I also do DPS. So if we have another healer, it takes the burden off of me. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So, which one did you want to take?
I guess
That
Melody,
sounds
right?
like Melody. Yeah.
Alright, so Melody nods. She says, I'll do my best to keep you all safe. Alright, so you are heading...
Stay back and keep yourself safe for us. You are far more important than us.
Oh,
But then do also keep us safe.
And she smiles. She says, it's very sweet of you. I'll try to keep everyone safe. Alright, so... Hang on, I just realized I just have to make sure she is the correct level, which it looks like she is.
Level 20?
Wait, hey Lou, it says I have 3 mystery.
Level 20?
Well, we would have to get those identified at some point. Do you know what
Okay.
session they're from?
No.
The potions?
Yeah, it says 3
The
mystery.
potions were from session 9.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, I see them. Okay.
Yeah, they were down in the spike pit.
Okay.
Alright, but yeah, those would still have to be identified at some point.
Well,
I mean, I guess we
let's,
could do it now if
spend
you
30
want
minutes
to take
at
some
a
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I'm down.
we'll say it's currently 8:30, so we're going to take another 30 minutes to do that. Alright. Let's see. What are these potions?
Sorry.
Jeez.
You okay over
Knock
there?
it off.
Matt done got tuberculosis.
So the first potion is actually kind of an interesting one. The second potion. And you're using the identify spell, right? That's how we're identifying these?
Correct.
Okay. I figured, just want to double check. Third potion is going to be another potion of healing. So 2 potions of healing and a potion of clairvoyance.
I dish out 1 potion to Jimmy of healing, 1 potion of healing to Nick, and I ask, Beans, would you like to hold on to this clairvoyance potion?
Sure.
And there we go.
Oh, and just in case...
Well, thank you, Toadleaf.
It is no problem.
Thank you, friend.
You owe me.
I will try. Yes, I will try my best to make sure to use it wisely to keep you safe.
So
Keep
that's
you
what
safe,
the potion of clairvoyance does, just in case you needed to know.
Whoa.
That is odd. Okay.
Alright, so
And
you...
I can't scribe it, can I?
No, the potion just basically gives you the effects. It's not even a spell, technically.
Yeah.
It's juice.
It's juice.
Spell juice.
Alright, so you
over here.
go down the stairs, re-entering the dungeon. I'll pull your characters on. Just give me 1 moment. Jamie, Nick, Beans. And I'm guessing, Oswin, you're still working on yours.
I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Before we go in, I cast Mage Armor on myself.
I was
Alright.
gonna say.
So your armor becomes a little bit more sturdy through magical forces.
And
Beans will do the same.
And does anyone light up a torch or do a light spell or anything?
I cast Fairy Light.
I will light myself up.
What are you putting the fairy light on?
I put it on Nick.
Okay. So Nick, just mark yourself as a light source. Beans, you as well, if you light yourself up.
And then
Actually, I think I can do it quicker. Let me see.
just for like good measure, I also soil Nick's pants. Just for good, we need to make sure that. There we go.
So you just make them stinky.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
So Toad Leaf would cast a spell, and
Thanks.
suddenly there is a nasty stench coming from your pants, as if you pooped.
I guess I'll just feel like I think the grass in my pocket went bad, guys. It's weird.
It probably did.
All that grass I picked up from outside. Really weird. Sorry, guys.
Still tastes like.
Still tastes like what?
Nick, I guess I'll take out some grass and start eating it. I'll be like, I wonder if it tastes good still.
I think it tastes like shit.
Lou, since I was trying to finish up Oswin, I logged out and logged back in. Where
It tastes like shit.
Sorry, I can't hear you. People are talking. What did you say?
Sorry.
I logged out and logged back in. How do you want me to get Oswin on the board?
Are you finished with him?
Yes.
All right, I can.
Almost finished, but I mean, it's going to be diddling with it.
I can make you a token. That's fine.
Okay. There's a token symbol.
Hey, he looks cool, buddy.
Okay. Looks like you made it a token, so I just have to give you token properties.
Yeah, it gives me the access to the artificer stuff, but then it didn't add like my attack abilities or whatnot. So I'm having to hand jam that in.
That is really odd. I've never seen it just not add stuff like that. Yeah, I guess the only thing I could think is try another character, but at least for now, if you can hand add those, that'll. I mean, you can just add the. I guess if are you talking about your like armor fists or something?
The armor fist I had to add, and I will be doing the lightning launcher later. But right now, I'm only focused on the one build, not the other.
All right.
So.
And what type of armor do you have?
You said I could have up to $100 or 100 gold more, so I did the splint.
Okay.
Traded out the scale mail for splint because and shield, and then plus my enhanced my infusion enhanced defense I put on the shield, hence the 20.
Okay.
And then the enhanced infusion enhanced weapon I put on the gauntlet.
Do you have
Yep.
night vision?
Yes.
30
Dark vision.
feet? Or 60 feet?
Yeah, bugbear 60 feet.
Wait, couldn't you have plate if you were an artificer? Be that one of your armor gleaming?
Money. Gotta have money.
Oh.
Gotta have the money.
Yeah.
Money.
I think plate is
Surprise!
All right,
unless we
so
find it. And it's free.
you should have your token there, and it should be all updated.
I see it. Yep.
So,
Looks like it.
You look
Before we do
pretty tough
anything, I'm going to
there,
add my
Oswind.
temporary hit points.
Oswind's a tough cookie.
That's a
Hey, you
wise
look pretty
decision,
tough there,
Oswald.
Oswin. Maybe you should lead the way.
What are you doing to get temp HP?
Give me a second here. But putting it in the note, the messenger.
Defensive field.
Yep.
Oh, why 24 seems a little high. Did
I
I
don't.
put that wrong? Oh, I put that as HP. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
so-
didn't. I didn't mess with the HP. I let it do the 5. So it'd be 5 plus. What is it? D8. So then.
I got it. I just had to change something. All right, so you should have it correct now. Okay, so yeah, what are you all gonna do? And I'm just gonna keep Melody in the background unless you get into a fight.
Cool.
Give me a second. Let me get the map actually decent. And
Would you guys be fine with the hawk flying forward? Seeing if
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
That is what
Cool.
you wait.
Yeah, this way we
so-
still have the other door down this
which
way.
way are we going? What needs to be checked out?
To the
Well,
west, there's the second
The
door.
west, east, and south. Any direction you want.
Okay, I'm gonna go here and look to see if there's anything standing there waiting to lunch us.
All right, so you go down the hallway, but so far things seem quiet.
Hey, I tried to give myself a torch and I just threw a torch on the floor.
Pick it up.
How's that work? Yeah, how do I attach it to my token?
Oswin.
I have to do it. So
Okay.
you only put the torch on the floor if you drop it, but I'll torch you. Just mark yourself as a light
Alright.
source, like with the light bulbs, like the other guys have.
Okay, cool.
You horny guy, if you pass me, just remember if we get jumped, you run and use me as a shield. I am a good shieldman.
All right, sounds good. We had cleared out this way, Oswind. There was one more room that we did not get to inspect. If you all want to head this way,
Is this
but
door
it's
right
whatever
here
the group decides.
locked?
We have not went in there yet.
Is
So
So is
no.
it
We have
I have
not
a
went
question.
south yet.
So when you open the door, you just see it head south, and looks like it turns east and west.
Yeah, we haven't went south yet or east, but as far as we know, there's just one more room to the west we haven't inspected.
okay? Just be wary of things coming up from behind.
I cast I cast Armor of the Winter Court on myself.
All right, so you
Right.
do another spell, which will put the armor of Agatha spell on you.
Yep. Should be
Again,
labeled.
though, it's whatever you all want to do. If you want to make sure that we're not going to get flanked from behind, I'm down to clear the other way first.
Or we can stack bodies. I've done that before. Put it in front of the door so we can hear them. Be ready for them.
Ooh, that's why.
So
Okay.
I see a ghoul.
Is that one still alive right here, Lou?
Yeah,
No,
I
that
think-
one is marked as dying. So basically, the body just hasn't been destroyed, but it's not active.
I go up and punch
Oh.
its skull in just to make sure.
All right.
Yeah, let's destroy the rest of these ghouls then.
I think that was the only. Well, let's find out.
Yeah, I'll start destroying this one.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you move past, you double tap these to make sure they don't rise again.
Okay.
Looks like
So-
the,
Be wary of the trap.
yeah, the pit's still caved in. You can move past the trap by going along the sides. It would just be difficult terrain on those 4 tiles.
You said this way,
Okay.
right?
Yes, to the west, Oswind. Yes.
How many we've collected? 4 of the hobgoblins necklaces. Yeah.
I believe
Yes,
it's
I
about-
believe so. Did you say out of what? I think it was 4 out of
6.
6. Yeah, so there's 2 more.
Yeah.
All right, so this door, as you approach it, Oswin, has
I'm
some
waiting. Yep.
has some dwarven markings on it, which look like. Well, do you speak dwarven?
No, I'll copy the information down if I've got time, but if not, I'm going to be waiting
think
for the
I
others to
do.
get here.
I
Okay.
speak Dwarvish.
So I can, once you get up there, I can give you that info. So as Jimmy approaches, if you said you speak Dwarven, this is marked as Northwest Laboratory in Dwarven.
Some sort of laboratory, gang.
And
And it's in the northwest.
So the strange thing, and does anyone have Well, actually, Arcana. Actually, let me look this up. I think this is an Arcana. thing.
Yes.
Let me just look something up really quick. Make sure. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, an Arcana check might reveal something. So yeah, this you think some sort of magic was meant to mark this door. You don't think this door originally said laboratory on it, which would make sense since this was some kind of crypt. So maybe someone had repurposed this room to be a laboratory. The door is currently locked.
One. Can you open it? One.
And it looks like it has another one of those magical seals that mean to prevent undead from crossing.
I back
Oh,
Well,
are we ready? I will go try the door, and then we will
Let
see
me
if
get rid
anything
of my
pops out.
if Stephen Hawking doesn't die.
I
Let
say
me know when
to,
you're ready.
I say to Beans. Beans, what do you think we
Could-
should do? Should we open it or
could-
should we?
Go ahead, Totally finish first. What were you saying?
Oh, sorry. Were you saying something?
Well, no, but
You
I
just
think
kinda cut out.
Nick was
I
saying
did?
something.
Oh, my bad. I say, what do you think we should do? Should we go ahead and open it or leave?
And
I mean, eventually we have to open all these doors.
Right, I'm
Right.
opening it then.
and were you
Okay.
saying
Gently
something,
steps
Nick?
over.
I was just gonna say, would Christopher Walking, I forgot his name, be able to watch behind us to make sure
Stephen
no one
Hawking.
comes up from behind us?
Stephen Hawking.
Sure. Stephen Hawking in his wheelchair will.
Christopher walking.
Okay. All right.
That's-
Let's do it,
That's with his
Osmond.
brain. Wings are broken. He'll be Christopher Walken.
I'll believe in you, Osmond. I believe.
All right. So who
Oops,
is opening the door?
Sorry, I was trying to use the Tinker's tools, not
Stay
the
right
Thieves'
here.
tools, not the Tinker tools.
Nick just starts getting behind the metal man, just like in hopes in case there's a trap. It just like goes right into him.
Christopher Walken in a wheelchair?
I don't think so.
Oh wait,
They're
sorry.
the Thieves' tools.
Stephen Hawking was.
Yeah.
So you are messing with the door, but it is not being cooperative. And you are unable to get it open.
Would have been nice.
Or wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 11 would be enough. So there is a click. Suddenly,
I hold my breath.
Here we go.
a creature comes flying through the door. Yeah, give me initiative.
Jesus,
rolls.
I knew it. Knew it.
Good idea
We
not
all
opening
knew
the
it.
door this time.
Well, with the sigil at the bottom of the door, I expected there to be something evil inside, but I didn't want to spoil everybody else.
It seems as if
We knew it was going to happen.
yeah, opening the lock may have broken the sigil.
It broke the seal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
And unfortunately, I think you all would be surprised. Unless anyone has surprise immunity.
Not yet.
Alright, so as this thing flies out, the first to act is going to be Nick, who is surprised. Then Jimmy, who is surprised. Then Beans,
Yoinks!
who is surprised.
Can Jimmy be surprised? I don't know if Jimmy can.
Wait, would you
I
be
think
surprised?
Oh, that's true.
Well, I say this. Would you be surprised if you were expecting something to come out?
Yes.
That's true. We kind of were expecting.
I'm gonna say that you probably weren't expecting it to like fly right through the door.
Oh,
though.
you're right. You're right.
Like you were probably like, oh, something might open and just flew out. Are you immune to surprise, Jimmy?
I don't believe so, unless it's something to do with being a monk. 'Cause
No,
my,
I don't think anything is immune to surprise except for like a very few specific. Like I think barbarians can be if they choose to rage, and a couple others.
And the alert feat.
And the alert feat. So the creature is going to lunge at the first thing it sees, which is Oswin, attempting to grab you and drain your life, but 15 is not enough as you kind of step back, getting out of its way. I'm just going to go past everyone else. So new round. No one is surprised anymore. However...
Yeah.
Another one of these creatures comes flying out of the door, because apparently there are more of them who may have been surprised.
Is the door open? Oh, no.
Still closed.
Oh,
It's going to come over to here and attack Oswin as well.
are they coming through the door?
Yep, they're flying right through it. But luckily, it is too slow, and Oswin dodges again. Nick.
All right. I guess I will. Can I move through Jimmy? Is it just difficult terrain and go right here? Right.
Yeah, that would just be
No,
difficult
that
terrain.
should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll just attack the one right next to me and
Stay back, you idiots.
give him a swing.
All right, so you come rushing up, swinging.
Miss.
But yeah, 8 is not going to be enough, and it dodges the attack. Anything else?
No. Well, that's all.
So that ends your turn, Jimmy.
Alright. Jimmy's gonna step over here and try to box them in. But that still doesn't give me flank on either of them, right?
No.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make an arm strike.
Alright, so you punch at this creature, but no, 8 is not going to be enough, and it dodges both yours and Nick's attack.
I still get my second attack, right?
Yeah, if you want a bonus action, you can do your offhand punch.
Yeah.
Oh, that will connect. Now remind me, do your fists count as magical weapons?
No, and I was gonna bring that up in a minute here.
Alright,
But
Until 6, I believe.
let's see.
yeah.
Role-playing wise, let's see what happens here.
So you punch it, but it seems to be less affected by your punch than you expect, as it only takes 3 points of damage.
Jimmy's gonna yell out, "Can anybody help me get a hit in on these things?" And then I'm done.
Alright, yeah, your fist kind of partially goes through it. Another one comes flying through. But as it
We're all
does,
filled up, go away.
it would fly past Oswin, and you would get an opportunity attack if you want to take one. Yeah, 15 would strike as your gauntlets crackle with thunder energy. And this also seems to do less damage than you would expect, only hitting it for 4.
Okay.
It will then kind of turn around towards Nick. Actually, since they can fly, I'm going to say it didn't like that. So, flying over Nick, it's going to attack down at you. Life drain. Ooh, that is going to hit.
Wait, Lou, doesn't the hit
I'm a
from
silvery barbs.
advantage? Doesn't it say in the description?
Yep.
Huh?
The description of the thunder gauntlets they get a disadvantage to attack anybody that's not me. It's at the bottom of it.
Oh, he was attacking you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you kept saying Nick, so we thought you were still on Nick.
He's flying over Nick, but he's attacking Oswin
Gotcha.
because you
Thank
punched
you.
him.
Did somebody else cast silvery barbs?
Yeah, I'm
Or
casting
Marvel
silvery
reaction?
barbs on that.
All right, so Nick spends
Nick's casting.
Thank you.
his reaction as well as a first level spell. So yeah, he will attack again. Ooh, and 12 will miss you. Next up, another one. It's gonna come flying out.
That one is staying on top of Nick, or is it moving?
Yeah, it's flying above him. I should
Oh, okay.
mark it as flying. Okay. So this guy is going to come flying past here. Again, kind of flying above. He's going to attack down at Jimmy. Doing a life drain, which 13, because of high ground, that will miss you. Alright, Melody goes. She is going to say undead. Very interesting. And starts chanting.
Ooh.
So first, I think she's gonna do a oh, not that. She's going to do a spiritual weapon, attacking the one that just attacked Jimmy. 22 will strike, doing 8 points of force damage. That was her bonus action. As her action, she's gonna point at the creature as a sacred fire explodes all around it, which the creature will try to dodge. Dex save.
Holy crap.
But
Nope.
yeah, but it will fail, taking another 9 and becoming wounded. That's
my
it for
girl.
her. Beans.
I would
Some good
look
damage
at her
rolls.
and say,
Yeah.
Melody, do you want to step back so that a young child can take care of it?
She laughs and says, just be careful.
Cool. I am going to throw a mind sliver on the one she just hit.
Alright, so it gets an int save as you attempt to psychically attack, which it would fail, taking 5, and it falls to the ground. Nothing left of it but its essence.
And I would turn to Jimmy and say, get out of the way. If they are in a line, I can hit them.
Ooh.
Alright,
Step back. And that is my turn.
so another wraith comes screeching through the door.
Son of a bitch.
It's gonna fly over to where this one just was. Again, kind of above everyone. And it's going to attack down at Nick. But luckily 11 is not enough and it will miss you. And finally, another guy. It's going to fly to over here
Jesus.
and attack down at Nick as well. 14, I believe, misses you though.
Yeah.
This one is going to once again try to drain life Osborne. Oh wow, there is another crit. Do we have another silvery?
Next reaction's already been used, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, I can do it.
I do have a silvery.
Are you gonna use it?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
So as you see it coming in for a nasty hit, you quickly yell a phrase, causing things to change a bit. Oh, does not change as
Oh
much as
my
you had hoped.
God.
Apparently, the
What the
fates have meant this to be.
It was a canon event.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you are drained for 21 with a nasty attack, and I need a con save. Yes, canon event. Yeah, it happened on all alternate worlds.
Yep.
All alternate timelines. This crit was meant. Oh, just managed to make it, and this is not life drain, just necrotic damage. All right. So Osborne took a nasty hit, but he's still up, but looking very wounded. Dewdrop.
Toadleaf looks very serious at the undead. Brrr. And let's see, he's going to twin spell a second level guiding bolt at both of these specters that are floating in the front. Here's the first attack roll. 23.
Yeah, so you blast the first one, the one flying up above.
Alright, and you roll it at second level. 21 damage.
Alright, so the creature is near dead as you just completely, almost completely annihilate it, searing it with radiant fire.
And then a guiding bolt roll. I'm going to do something. What am I going to do? Do something. Story point. No, wait. No, not story point. I'm going to do favored of ourself and add 2d4 to that attack.
Okay.
2d4. 7 plus 8.
Alright, yeah, 15 would strike the second one.
Alright, and that's the second level as well. 22 damage.
Alright, that will destroy that one.
And
God.
and then Toadleaf says, "Be gone, undead!" And then he ends.
Nice.
Okay. So that is it for Toadleaf. Oswin.
Are any of the ones near me injured? Because I just see a bunch.
No, the only ones that are injured, the one
It was right there, yeah.
yeah, this one at the very outer edge was injured. But and all.
Actually, this one got hit. I
Oh,
thought,
well, he's not
Didn't he?
injured
like
looking,
4.
but yeah, he got hit.
This
So
one did?
this one might look a little tired because of his stamina
Yeah,
being
just like
slightly
4 damage, I
depleted.
think.
Then I'm gonna punch that guy.
Okay.
Hopefully punch.
Yeah, so 22
Nice.
lands a solid hit. You do another blast of thunder, doing again 3, and marking him, getting his attention.
And that's all I can do with everybody bunched up into this spot.
All right, round 2. The taunted specter will fly at you, trying to take you out. Oh, just misses you, luckily, as you stand your ground, your shield
Holy
keeping it
crap.
back. As it claws
Much higher AC
viciously
right there.
towards you. Nick.
So this one's guiding bolted, right? What does that mean for me when I take a swing?
It would be advantage on the attack.
Hey, Nick,
Okay.
Yeah, 23 will strike, cutting it. And this is your packed weapon, right?
Yeah.
So I believe it does count as magical.
11. Yes.
Alright, so that would cut this
11
one
damage.
down. He falls to the floor.
And then I guess I'll look at Melody and I'll just be like, as powerful as she is beautiful. And then that's it.
You say that to her. She smiles.
Question.
Jimmy. Yeah.
My question is, since I did infusion enhanced weapon, does that giving it a +1 to my punch? Does that make it considered magical for the resistance purposes?
Well, so it's
Or just damage type? No.
like elemental is just elemental. Like since it's thunder type, like these things are resistant to thunder. There's no like magical thunder. Magical only comes into play with
you have your infusion on those, right?
Yes. I have a
So
+1
with
weapon
the
damage infusion on it.
I think it is.
The
But yeah,
the infusion, so magical damage is only for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. If
Okay.
something does thunder, fire, or any elemental, then that's just there's no like magical fire or magical thunder. It's all just elemental damage.
My thing was making sure that it's considered. It's not being. It meets or exceeds the magic resistance thing. That's what my mind was on that.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
like if you were using an axe and you put it like a +1 on the axe, then yes, that would just be magical slashing. But because it's specifically elemental and these things are resistant to thunder, then that's why that happens. Like if you hit them with a lightning bolt, that's technically a spell, but if they're resistant to lightning, they still take half damage. You know.
Excellent.
All right, so Jimmy.
Okay. Is Nick under a wraith and I can't see him?
Yes. So Nick is under this guy.
Okay. If I step over here, am I flanking that wraith, or is he flying above them? What's the situation?
So he is above. You can't really flank him. Well, yeah, you can't really flank him. The good thing about him being up there is he can't take cover from ranged attacks.
All right. Well,
Like someone shooting up at him, it would just be a clear shot.
I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna attack this one right here.
All right, the taunted one. So as he is flying to grab at Oswin, you come from behind with a punch.
Very ugly. That's his line.
Woohoo!
You definitely land, doing 3. So again, his spectral form seems to resist your nasty punches.
Jimmy says, "Give me something solid, damn it!" He hits me again.
Get like ectoplasm on your hand. Yeah, 18 punches it again. Once again, your fist going through, doing another 3. However, that would wound the creature. It's the
All right, and then I'm gonna run away.
They will get oppies if you run away.
I think I'm gonna do it anyway because Beans told me to get out of the way, and Jimmy trusts that beautiful little boy.
You got a bonus action.
If you just move to the
I used it to attack.
right,
True.
But I
he should be fine if you just move over 1, right?
Oh, is that what you're saying? That line, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so. He can hit that line.
So, yeah, because if I move over here, I stay within all of their range of attack, so I don't technically leave, right?
Yes, so you could do
Let's
that.
do that.
All right. So that's it for
Take a little
you.
side step.
The one above is still swinging down at Nick. 14, though, would miss. This one is dead. Melody is going to... she's going to attack the wounded one with her spiritual weapon. As it flies at him. I don't have a macro for the attack, so I'm just going to roll a dice. Yeah, that is going to strike. What does this do? 1d8 plus wisdom. Can roll that. I guess I could just use this. So 2, 3, 5. Alright, so the creature would take 5 force damage. The weapon, and then she's going to hurl her sacred flame, which it will try to dodge.
Dude, she's amazing. I need her.
Oh, but it does dodge
Nick's
it.
falling in love
So
with
it
her
takes-
every round.
Yeah, it's like little hearts in his eyes. So she curses as it dodges and says, I should have healed Oswin. Forgot he's still wounded. Says, Oswin, be careful. Beans. I'll get you some healing. Just stay alive.
Yes.
Cool. I will. 5. Oh shoot! Looks like we did some work.
Yeah, it was basically like a bunch of blasts coming from your spellcasters. Took a bunch of them out.
30-foot line.
All right. So you are hitting these with acid. How do I feel about that? So the first one.
I think they get deck saves.
Yeah, so the first one will fail, becoming acidic. The second one will make it dodging.
Oh,
So you're
that's not what I
concentrating.
wanted. I am.
All right. Anything else?
And
It's better than
I
nothing.
think I will just chill
Dip
right
out.
here.
All right. The Spectre is going to attack Oswin again,
Yep.
which he will dodge. Dewdrop.
All right. Let's see. There's no hiding ones right here, right? They're dead.
No, all those three are just
There's one right
essence.
above me. That's
These
about
two.
it.
Two are alive right here.
Yeah, and then there's one floating above me right now.
Yeah, there's three of them. Yeah,
Okay.
so there's these three. There's one above Nick, and there's the other two that you can see.
I'm going to
Mostly
do.
all right.
I'm super interested in that. I'm
Mhm.
super interested in your pink little pushy.
I'm
Do a
anxious
twin-
about the pink pushy too.
Yeah, me too.
Oops, sorry.
What are we
TMI.
All right, so you do another twin spell, pulling
Yeah.
arcane energy with a sorcery point.
Guiding bolt, first level.
All right, yeah, 16 is going to strike.
13.
Doing which one did you hit? You said this one.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that'll work.
So 13 will
That's a
take the
good
wounded
idea.
one down,
Okay.
and that
then
will,
my sec-
if you want, you can end your concentration. Toadleaf, or not Toadleaf, Beans, because that was the
And
only
my-
guy you had acidic.
There's my second right here. 12.
And that was going for.
The one above Nick, I think it was.
All right, so 22 would strike him, dealing 12 more radiant, which would put him to wounded.
All right. And that's
Oh
my
wait,
turn.
I did it on the wrong guy. Hang on. Oh, did you remember you had 3 temp hit points, Oswin?
Yes, it's on there, and I don't. That's weird.
What?
Because did somebody heal me and I didn't know about it? Because I was
No.
my hit points. Okay, I didn't do the hit points.
Oh, I think here I might have screwed up. Yeah, that might have been me. Because I was trying to minus hit points, and I think I accidentally gave you 13.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, Nick has 26. Okay, so that would actually kill the one above Nick. I just had forgotten to mark him as wounded. I was like, this Wraith has a lot of hit points. So it falls down
So there's
to
one
the
left.
ground. Now there is one left, yeah.
Oh,
Oswald.
okay, cool.
Toadleaf says, I killed the 3 of them. Get the last one, Nick.
Holy shit.
So there's only one left, correct?
Yes, the
Yeah.
others have been blasted with radiant energy.
And I'm targeting him.
Okay.
Sorry, my character sheet's messed up.
Alright, yeah, 21 will hit with your crackling thunder gauntlet.
And that's it. And I gotta look up and target him with taunted, I guess.
Okay, so he takes 3 and becomes taunted by your attack.
Which one's the taunted symbol? I do not see it on the list.
Well, I can mark him. It's that one. All right, new round. The Spectre. That one's dead. Nick.
I'll look at Toadleaf and be like, holy shit, I'm glad you're on our side.
There's just been
And then,
mass blasting light everywhere.
Yeah. Is lay on hands a bonus action or no?
It's an action.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll just swing at this guy for now.
You
Please.
cut up at him, but no, he will dodge.
Okay, I think that's all I can do. So I'll just end my turn.
All right, Jimmy.
All right. Jimmy's gonna square up to this specter.
Yeah.
Say, your friends have all fallen, and soon so will you, Hallie. And then he takes a swing at him, even though he knows that he's done very little to help.
All right, so an uppercut towards him would miss with an 11, just barely. AC is 12.
Jimmy yells, "We're doing it, team!" and tries again. Misses
Cool
bad.
looking roundhouse
Ah.
kick, but it's too low, and the creature just kind of flies back.
I'm so proud of you all. And then I'm done.
Melody would yell, I got it! And she is gonna hit it with a spiritual weapon. She certainly will. Oh, not doing that much though. So 5 points. She is then going to point at Oswin and say, Paler, protect you. Casting Cure Wounds. With a 1. Giving you 11. Max roll. That's it for her. Beans. You might be muted. Yeah.
Yep. So this one standing over there. I will mind sliver it.
Alright. So a psychic attack against the undead, which it will attempt to resist. But it does, keeping you out of its mind.
Who knew? It was smart.
Alright, so
That's what I will say out loud, and that's my turn.
the smart specter is going to once again go for Oswin. Ooh, 23 will strike you. So he's going to do 8. Melody is going to use her reaction that I forgot about. Paler's protection, preventing 5 of it. So you take 3. That's it for the Spectre. Toadleaf.
Totally leave.
Yep. Okay. Thought y'all would have killed it by now.
No, it's not even wounded yet. Just a little tired from all the attacks.
Need more guiding bolts.
That is very costly. I do favors.
Alright, instead blasting it with a Bay Burst, but that will miss. Alright, Oswin.
You didn't have me do the Constitution saving throw, so I just threw that up there and it failed.
Oh, okay. So you would take 3 points of life drain. So your
So what does
max,
that translate?
Well, your
My
max
max
is
hit points
reduced
is
by 3.
Long rest.
Actually, this comes back on a short rest. The life drain on these things are not as powerful.
Oh, nice.
So if you just type -3 into your hit point total in the sheet, it'll record it and keep your max HP there as well.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So what are you doing for your turn?
I'm gonna punch somebody.
Sure. So you go in with another
Try.
thunder punch. Yep. 20 will strike.
Nice.
Doing 5.
Nice.
Crackle. As he
And-
is wounded.
And he's once again taunted.
Yeah. New rounds, Nick.
Swing. Yes.
All right. Yeah. 20 will
Finally.
cut him.
Yes.
And the 5 will put him to very wounded. He is still up.
Yep, and then I'll end my turn.
Jimmy.
Finish him off, Jimmy.
He's
Jimmy looks at Oswin's thunder gauntlets and is like, "Damn, brother, those are some sweet gloves you got." And he goes for another unmagical monk strike on this creature.
all right. So
Science.
as it's going to attack Oswin, you come in with the uppercut for 2.
Big 2
Still-
damage, baby.
Second attack, yeah, that'll strike it as well.
Come on, big money, big money.
Doing another 3, which will bring it down.
Okay, in that case,
Huzzah.
I gain a certain amount of temporary hit points because of Touch of Death, because of Way of the Long Death.
Okay, so you absorb some of its life energy, gaining temp HP.
After touching it inappropriately.
And that
I
will...
was muted, but I said yes in a
Yes.
very dramatic way.
Alright,
That's
so the specters have been slain, and things are once again quiet. What do you want to do?
Collect their essence and move along, little froggy.
I guess
Melody...
Nickel.
Go ahead.
I was gonna look at Oswin and say, do you happen to have any healing potions yet?
Nope.
All right, here, take one of mine, and I'll give him one of my healing potions.
Okay.
So you
So,
take a healing potion,
healing.
probably to use for some other time, because it looks like you're using Cure Wounds on yourself. So you heal for 1d8.
Wait, sounds like something birdie in this room.
It must be uncomfortable. So you
Nice.
gain 10. Feeling much better. Melody says, I can grab the essence. I know how to take essence from undead. Assuming none of you...
Thank you, Melody.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now let's see what's in this laboratory.
So you weren't able to get
Or
the
was
door open, unfortunately.
Oh,
But yeah, you
I
might
thought you
have to. Oh wait, no, sorry, you
What
did
you
get it.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were 6 of them. All right. So Melody collects the essence, giving it to the group.
Maho.
She says these are among the weaker undead. Their essence makes for good religious components.
Say less.
I'm
It's
very
been
glad you're
recorded.
here, Melody.
She smiles. She says, "I do what I can."
You wouldn't.
I
Thank
haven't
you.
I haven't had to collect undead essence in quite a while. So thank you for giving me some memories. I've only actually done it a couple of times. I haven't fought undead much. But the door is open. You gonna open it?
Melody, might you want to step back before we open this door, just in case it blows up or something?
She says,
I mean, although Nick will protect you, he is a brave and strong individual.
I guess, yeah, Nick will take Melody's hand and just be like, I just need one more heal, and just like put her hand up to his heart.
give me a, I guess, charisma check.
Revulsion check?
You don't need any more HP, do you, bud?
Oh God, it's terrible. Why?
She'll laugh and say, sadly, I don't know how to heal that type of wound. And she'll just give you a wink.
All right. All right.
Shall we get on with this?
Yes.
Lover boy.
No,
I'm a high
Riz.
charisma. It's so bad.
Even Leo DiCaprio strikes out sometimes. All right, so you are pulling the doors open, I assume.
Well, it keeps rattling as being locked, so.
No, you did open it with the 11, so it is unlocked.
But no, I'm touching it and it keeps rocking back and forth.
I always keep the doors locked just so people don't open doors without me, letting me know.
Control, gotcha.
Mikey, where you at?
Yeah, so you pull the door open, and inside there are couple of interesting things. A magical circle in the center of the room that has what looks like an extremely withered-looking body, surrounded by 4 kind of floating blue fires that are illuminating the room. You also see an alchemy table and a magical laboratory table. Both look up. Nick jumps up on the table. Both look very old. It looks like there's some crates in here as well, both on the wall and on the shelf to the west. And you think you recognize the skeleton or the withered body as being one of your camp guards.
Oh, that's
How'd they wither up so fast?
Magic.
Necrotic energies, Melody says. Ah, Jim. I recognize him too.
Is it Jim? Do I recognize Jim?
Sure, yeah, you recognize him as one of the guards who was with your camp. Maybe you spoke to him a few times. She
He
says,
God damn it, Jim.
yeah, we should have our people collect his remains. The town will want to know that he passed. I'm sure his family won't be happy about this.
He's dead, Jim.
I would be worried if his family was happy about it.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Can I lock the door behind us?
Yeah, you can close it. So she says, but yeah, this is definitely necrotic energy. Some sort of odd ritual was done on him.
Can I check the table, see what's going on with that? See if I can get any clues to what's going on or any magic or something.
So yeah, you would see a couple of things, but before I do that, what was I gonna say?
Roll initiative.
No, I
Dear
can't
God,
remember
no.
now. So on the table, you would see, looks like some essence, which you would see is actually blood essence. Which is basically essence that can be collected from humanoids that have been slain. Very taboo to collect this type of essence within the magical community.
So to be clear, is this just blood?
It's kind of blood, but a little bit more like it's blood mixed with magical energy drawn like basically life force from people. Kind of the same way essence isn't just blood from enemies. It's like kind of a life force type thing. There was. Let's see. Do you want to take
I
it?
will hold on to this. This
Alright.
is bad. This is evil essence.
All right. So you take the blood essence. You know, blood essence is often used for creation of powerful undead and summoning demons.
Okay.
And Melody would say, yeah, it could have been Jim. Maybe they took his essence after killing him. Also on the table, there is a recipe.
All right.
Looks like it is written in common. It is a recipe to create a javelin of lightning.
That sounds freaking awesome.
There's also blood stains on the sheet.
I put 2 and 2 together and I say, it looks like maybe somebody was going to make a weapon with the essence. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you would believe that more would be needed because 30 is, especially from a human like this, is not very powerful.
It looks like we're just starting.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Oswin will check out the circle ritual around dead Jim and see if it's going to cause more problems by trying to get to his body and recovering him.
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana for that. Actually, Arcana, Nature, or Religion. Any could be used on this as ritual magic. So you
Okay.
don't think the circle is currently active, but definitely a victim inside it, when magical energy is channeled through, could wither and kill someone. But it would require an outside magical source, like a spellcaster using one of his spell slots to channel energy.
Dewdrop, did you say you took the blood essence?
Yes, I put it in my little bag right here.
Nice.
Would you like to hold on to this recipe?
Hmm, sure, sure. I mean, either one of us.
He hands the recipe to Beans to put into party storage,
Okay.
or whoever's doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, usually the parties just keep the recipes together in the party
Yeah.
sheet.
Has the detect magic gone off yet?
If you were casting that, it would take in 10 minutes.
You sure?
Hey, record the passage of time and see if anything happens. Nope, 10 minutes pass. It is now 9:20. And you are detecting magic. You would see the circle has magical energy on it. You would
As I would assume.
see, looks like something over on the table. The alchemy table is glowing with magical energy. You'd also see the tapestry in this room is enchanted.
Cool. And that's it.
Yeah, nothing else.
Cool. Might we inspect these crates? Or
Yeah.
should we move along, little froggies? The tapestry, there's something on this alchemy table. I forgot what the third thing was.
The
Those
circle.
three. Oh yeah. Well, obviously
Oh,
the
and
circle.
the floating lights also give off illusion
Yeah.
energy. So if you look at the table, as you kind of move some of the papers aside, you would see there is a dagger kind of buried under the stuff on the table, the alchemy table. And it looks like that's what's giving off the magical energy.
Cool. I will pass that along to the party.
Okay.
I go ahead and check out the crates if there's something else magical or of interest on the table.
Okay. Need to turn on the lights in here. I can't see. Hang on a sec. Alright, so magic dagger. Even with the lights, I still can't see.
Wow.
There we go. Oh,
Oh.
what is going on? Magic dagger. If you look through the crates, looks like a bunch of kind of debris, things that rotted with age. However, among the debris, you would find some essence, or sorry, some components.
Okay. What kind of components? Oh,
You would find arcane, religious, and nature components, 100 maho each.
guess we put that in the party treasury.
Okay, so go ahead. I guess beans. And on the shelf over to the left, just looks like some supplies for basically like beakers and other things that one would use as part of the magical laboratory.
So that wait, okay. I maybe missed a little bit. We search this table right here.
Yeah, that's where you found the dagger.
All right. Can we search the chest?
You did. That's where you got
Oh,
the
okay.
components.
Sorry, I had to step away. I was doing something. I had to do something real quick. But so everything's been searched, right?
Yeah, there is the tapestry, but
Okay.
other than that,
That's
there's
the last thing.
All
yeah.
right. I'll
Should we grab the tapestry, explore it?
So the tapestry appears to depict a lovely-looking unicorn in a beautiful forest. In fact, someone with nature knowledge might know something here. DC 15. It's kind of obscure.
I should have it, but I don't.
So you think this is a depiction of the Feywild? The unicorn and the scenery in it is a very particular grove within the Fey that is famous to certain groups of Fey wanderers as a place of peace and prosperity.
Cool.
And yeah,
Uh,
the tapestry is very beautiful in its design. You could almost swear that the unicorn was moving as you look at the picture. It's like it's slightly animated.
Do you say anything, Beans, or no?
I would pass that along
Okay.
and say, Toad Leaf, I would suspect you recognize this place.
Looking at it closer, do I, Lou? I don't know.
Did you make a Nate?
Uh,
Or wait, you can make a nature check, sure, even though you're
I was
not
gonna say I don't
trained.
have it. I should, but I'll have it later. 17.
So yeah, actually, with him saying that, you think you know what he is talking about. This type of drawing is definitely not something you'd often find. Um, you're curious what it's doing in a place like this. This type of picture or tapestry, I should say.
All right, yeah, I share my knowledge on that, and then I say, I would like to hold on to it if that is okay.
Also, who did the detect magic?
Beans did.
So the aura on it isn't a typical preservation aura. It's more of a conjuration aura.
I will make sure Toad Leaf knows that before he does anything with it. It's a
Um,
conjuration aura. It might attack you if you do something wrong.
if it is damaged, whatever is inside may actually be real.
That is true.
Wait, so there might be a poor, pitiful, trapped unicorn in there?
If we could figure out how to bring that poor, pitiful unicorn out, it might be thankful for us for being awesome.
Well, we'll have to look into that. I go ahead and start trying to roll it up, the tapestry.
All right, yeah, you can roll it up.
Jimmy, Jimmy would ask Beans, could I hold on to that dagger you found? Maybe its magical properties would let me deal some more damage to these undead spirits we're facing.
Ah, that sounds wise. Do you want to take 10 minutes so I can tell you what magical damage it does?
We can do that if you want. I didn't know if we wanted to stay here or if we needed to get on the move.
I would look at the rest of the party and see what they have to say.
Does
Nick,
anyone need the rest?
Oswin?
I'm good either way.
Melody nods.
I'm
She
good.
says,
Yeah, I'm good. Just
we made pretty short work of those wraiths, so
Cool. So let's take 10 minutes and identify this little dagger before I give it to Jimmy. Make sure it's not cursed or anything.
all right. 10 minutes would pass. Luckily, nothing shows up. And you would identify it as a dagger of returning.
Ooh.
It's a magical weapon that can be thrown and summoned back. And actually, is that a... let me Let's see.
Alright.
I think it's called a weapon of returning. Yeah, I'm not sure if it. Let me see if it's attunement. I believe it is, but I might be
Cool.
wrong.
I will. Yeah, I'll let Jimmy know that it's a dagger of returning. You can throw it at things and it'll pop back, or it'll
Oh,
appear back in your hand.
yeah.
Oh, I was asking that under the idea that I think I've been doing a little reading on this in the background. That daggers are a simple weapon,
Yeah, sure.
which would let me use them with my monk stuff. But is that still true of this? It sounds like it's a throwing dagger of some type. I'm not sure if that still applies.
Basically, it gives you a ranged weapon.
Well, go ahead and I think doesn't your don't your monk abilities allow you to use simple weapons as if you were fighting unarmed, like they use
I
your
think
monk
so.
damage
Yeah.
dice? So yeah, you could you basically just get the +1 to the attack and damage, and I think you could use a d6 instead of a d4.
If I was using the dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it would give you +1 to attack and damage, and basically use your unarmed attacks and count as magical.
So how should I do that mechanically when we're playing? Should I just do my normal attack and then we add it, or
I mean, you
do
could
you have a
just pull a dagger
use?
+1 from the compendium, then modify the damage to be a d6 instead of a d4.
Okay, that sounds simple.
Yeah, so if you go to the compendium tab and just search for dagger +1, and when you pull it over, it should make a macro, which you can use the cogwheel to edit and change the damage to a d6. And if you
I
have
will
trouble,
attempt
let
to
me
do
know.
that. Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, it's good to familiarize yourself with the macro stuff, but it should be pretty obvious, and if not, like I said, I can help you out.
Okay, so I take the dagger +1. I got that part. I drag it just into my character sheet and drop it in here.
Yeah. And it should make another macro for it.
That's the part. I'm not seeing anything. I have my character sheet open and I'm dragging it across from the compendium tab, and it says accepting drop from compendium, and I drop it, and then
Yeah,
I
I
just don't
see.
see.
Now there's 2 dagger +1s. Are you
Oh,
looking at your
where are they?
like it's in your inventory and it's in your like you don't see it at the bottom of your inventory?
I don't right now. Maybe I need to close it and reopen.
Did you
Hold
scroll down?
on. Well, yep.
Hmm.
I
mean-
believe I did. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, now I see them, so I'll get rid of one of those.
I can do it.
And then,
Yeah, now if you click on the dagger +1, there's like a cogwheel in your macros. You can open that up and just change the damage to a d6.
okay.
You see where it says damage 1d4?
No, I'm clicking on I'm clicking on the dagger, and I'm not getting the cogwheel you're telling me about. I
Are
don't
you
think
clicking on it in your inventory or in macros?
in my inventory.
You gotta
mean
go up to
in-
macros. Yeah.
Oh,
That's where you
okay.
edit the mechanical stuff.
Oops. Now I just did it. Okay, and then all right. So I'm changing it to 1d6
Yeah, because it would.
plus something.
I assume it would use your. Well, it already has all the pluses. But
Okay.
yeah, so I assume it uses your monk dice. All right, so yeah, it should be good. So yeah, what do you all want to do? Just remember, I believe for your offhand attack, you have to use your fist. You can't use the dagger, but you can use it for your main hand attack.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So Melody
Should
says,
we continue clearing off this dungeon?
we should at
Okay.
least find the last 2 tags. As
Yeah.
you said, that's what we're here for.
Alright.
Are we Did somebody recover Jim's body?
So you can put that in the camp sheet. We'll say your people come and recover it later.
Cool.
Pull it
good all
safely
set.
out of the circle in case somebody bumbles in and make it as safe as possible.
Alright, so you are able to pull the withered body out of the circle.
I guess lastly, before we do leave, I'd still probably like to take a look at the stuff over here just to see if I can find anything useful.
Like I said, it mostly just seems like supplies for the laboratory. Just like beakers and equipment that one would use for measuring maho and carefully like sorting it and such.
So, like, would any of this stuff be worth anything to sell? Maybe.
It's kind of old and rusty. I mean, I guess
Oh,
if you could find someone who really wanted to like clean it off and everything, but it doesn't look like
right,
it's
right.
of much value.
All right.
In RP wise, you could say you take a couple of potion bottles or something for your maho, but since I'm not using
All
those
right.
anymore, it's probably fine.
Okay.
Where else do we need to go?
Well, south, and
Okay.
we have a few more places to explore. We haven't fully uncovered everything that's in the cage, I assume. We got out of there pretty quick.
What cage? Where?
Definitely send Mr. Raven, right? Search ahead for us.
Christopher Hawken.
Oh, Stephen
Mr.
Hawking. You hear
Hawkins.
his little wheelchair start.
Stephen Hawken.
Which
Yeah.
way do we go? Down or
I'm sitting down. Do you want
Move us down.
Stephen Hawking to check out first?
okay?
Yes. Last time we were ambushed by ghouls here, Oswald.
That is unfortunate.
So maybe we could send the Raven ahead.
He's a hawk, not a raven. How dare you?
It's in his name.
Just
How could
keep
you
saying
confuse
Raven.
that?
Right. Hawk.
And you said to the south. Nick is where you would want to go.
It depends. Yes. Yeah. Where everyone else wants to go, it doesn't matter.
Is it unlockable? It's
Uh,
totally unlockable.
So you no, it's open. So you open the door, revealing that hallway going south.
Cool. If Stephen Hawking flies down south, does he see anything?
So go ahead, move him south. Where you're gonna put him? So he would tell you that the hallway turns left and right. He would see. Does he see in the dark?
No.
Okay, so he
I
says.
would give him my little light rock. He flies back.
All right. So with the
Or
light
flies
rock,
back,
he would say, it looks like to the left there is a door. To the right there is a longer hallway. Which
I'll pass that along to the party. Should we continue moving forward? Or do we want to let him explore more to the right?
Let them explore that hallway a little bit more.
Melody would say, I'm a little concerned. We lost some of our people, and now one of them turns up the victim of a strange experiment. This place obviously has more to it than just ghouls. Also, yeah, go ahead.
That seems absolutely true. So it might be worth removing any evil energy or curses from this area to protect others from being experimented on. But it is important to remember that there might be something living here that's really powerful that likes experimenting on human or living creatures.
He says, that's my Yeah.
some sort of powerful magical caster, something like that.
Yeah, that's my worry.
While
Mm.
while they're all talking, Oswald's going to be Oswin. Excuse me. Oswin's going to be looking at the ground and seeing if he can see any tracks or anything.
Let's see. So, yeah, it does look like there are some tracks in this area. Most of them a little bit older, but a survival check might give you more info. So some of these tracks were made more recently. Two of them. Well, actually, yeah, two of them look like they may have come from the guards in your camp.
So these two right here look like the guards. I don't know the rest, but since they look like the same type of footwear that Jim had. Which way do they go, boss?
They look like they go to the west.
And I'm going to follow those two cautiously.
Wait, huh? What?
Oh, that's the east. Sorry, my mind.
That is the east.
I'm like, wait. Huh?
I'm gonna look at the door. Does there look any traps or anything that's odd about it? Like obviously, most traps would be harder to find, but I'm just looking for anything odd.
So the door has no distinct markings. It looks old and like petrified wooden. If you, yeah, you look closer, you don't think there's any traps.
Okay. And then I'm going to try to see if I can get it to ease open
All right, like you're trying to open it silently.
quietly and off to the side in case, and holding my breath. Yep.
All right, give me a stealth check. All right,
11.
so you do manage to get the door open, though not as quietly as you like, as a bunch of dust falls off it and the hinges creak. It leads into a hallway, which looks like it continues to the west, but also drops south. On the door to the west, you see something written in Dwarven, as well as some odd magic marks, like runes.
More of that dwarven language.
Oh, wait. I can still read Dwarvish. Give me one second.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
I'm going to
gotta
go in
hustle
and
up
post
there.
up here just in case something's coming up while he's going to read.
Jimmy squints his beady mechanical furnace eyes at it and reads the message.
It's on this door, so you have to get a little closer, up ahead.
Jimmy jogs a little further down and then squints his mechanical eyes at it.
So it looks like it says Western Library.
Jimmy says, "It says Western Library, folks."
Don't go any further.
But he doesn't yell.
Library, you say? I love libraries. I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Any more writing on the doors down here, or do I need to get closer to be able to see?
On which door?
I went straight down. I see two doors available. Do I need to step closer to make sure I can actually read if there's something on the door?
So it looks like the door over here is actually a partially opened wall. Like maybe it was a secret door that was left open for some reason. But you can't see very well beyond the wall from your current location. And as you get to there, you think you hear a chanting coming from down the hall.
I point to my ear. I look at the flying creature near me. I point to my ear and point to that door.
Oh, is the flying creature with you? I don't see it near you.
I was talking about Toadleaf, but my character doesn't know his name.
I thought you meant the Stephen
No.
Hawking.
Hawking.
Yeah. All right. So Toadleaf, what are you
Are
doing?
you making jokes about
He
Stephen
come-
Hawking
He
flying?
comes around to no. Actually, I was making a joke about Toadleaf, my character not knowing his name. I come here and it's chanting down the hallway. It could be another one of our guards being murdered. Shall we rush it? The door at the end. I'll take that as a yes. And he
Yes,
starts.
I'm down to
Uh,
stop.
Nick, you lose your light.
Before we rush it though, I guess I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Oh
You're
shit, that's really far away.
All right. So you chant a little bit back here, casting some magic. As I said, it looks like the door there is partially open. It looks like you can see a small hallway beyond it.
Oswin's going to look at where everybody's standing and then try to the door, see if it'll open. Cautiously, if you'd
You're
like me to
done?
roll a stealth again.
Yeah, give me a stealth check if you're trying to be cautious on that.
Nick.
Now here's the thing. See. Oh, never mind.
Did you
Damping field's only on the infiltrator, so it's 11.
did you say something, Toadleaf?
Yeah, Nick. You've lost your light.
Oh, did you take it off him?
Yeah, I couldn't see a damn thing. I don't have dark vision, so.
All right, I'll put it on you. So just give your you can take the light icon off yourself, Nick. So you unfortunately are not very quiet, and the chanting would suddenly stop as the door rustles. You think it's locked.
Is that console? Yeah. Oops, I got two.
Should I use my Thieves' Fools then, boss?
A voice says, You are the ones outside this place. Why have you come back within?
No, totally says. We're here to kick your butt.
That is unfortunate for you. And the door would fly open. I need initiative rolls.
Unfortunate for your butts.
As a strange-looking, crazed humanoid stands within some kind of circle. You would see your soldiers lying on the floor. Looks like they might be dead. The remaining 4.
That's great.
At least one of us got a good one. Oh, tentacle loving.
I assume you want initiative.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I don't
agree.
I don't see the initiative counter popping up, but I did roll.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
roll
there it is.
for her. All right. So as this door flies open, and she begins to chant, Beans. It looks like you would be the first to act. What do you want to do?
I want to run up 25 feet
Yeah.
and then throw a flaming spear.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Right on top of this.
So for
And
some
the-
reason, as the spear appears within the circle, it would just wink out.
So do I spend the spell slot?
You would. Arcana might tell
Oh
you
my
something
God.
about this. I'll give you a free roll.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Took my.
It is.
You think some kind of globe of invulnerability effect is in play here. You don't think low-level spells can function in that circle, at least not cast outside of it.
Well, I'll let people know that they shouldn't cast spells.
All right.
That's my turn, as I sadly start curl up into ball and crying.
Dewdrop.
Yeah. Suddenly, you start to hear X gonna give it to him because that's how it's about to go. Let's see. I'm gonna do Shield of RSL on myself as a bonus action, which is Shield of Faith, obviously. And then we're going to take the dash action. We're gonna move 60 foot.
All right, you fly up at her.
That's 30 foot. And you said globe of invulnerability. What is it? I don't know what that means. Can I fly into it or no?
So without Arcana, do you have Arcana training?
Yeah.
You can make a roll, but you basically just know what Beans told you. That it seems like low-level spells won't function inside of it. Yeah, and that's all you know from what Beans just said.
Okay. All right. I'm going to.
Oh, and to be more specific, spells of 3rd level or under won't function in it, because Beans would know that.
God damn. There's got to be some way. Do I see any way to take this out? Or
so, giving a quick look, what's your passive perception? 11. You can, if you want, you can make an active perception with your action, but with the 11, you wouldn't notice anything.
Well, I didn't technically move my extra 30 foot. Could I, instead of dash, could I make that?
Sure. Go ahead, give me a perception. DC 15.
Perception, huh? 15.
Oh. So you're looking around, but you're not sure what's up with this circle.
Okay. I say to everybody, I'm really sorry, guys. I have no idea what the hell is going on. And that's it. Yeah.
So for her turn, she says, "Oh, I'll show you what's going on." And she snaps her finger as a ball of fire appears in it. She points at the group as the flames fly forward. And I need dex saves from the 4 of you.
Am I the 4 of you?
Am I?
Yeah, everyone but Bean would be affected by this. DC is 13.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna use the story point.
All right, story point reroll.
But it didn't work. Okay. All right. Great.
All right, so oh, and Melody's here, so I think she'd have to roll too.
Well, where's she at?
I just forgot to roll
right
her
there.
initiative. So she does a save. Who am I still missing? I only see 3. Oh, never mind, I see 4. So if you made it, you take 10 fire. If you failed it, you take 20 fire damage. As an inferno of flames just erupts in this hallway.
Okay, she takes 5 because my armor of whatever bull crap. I can't. Whatever. One sec.
Oh, Melody fell, saving 20. And she would look wounded.
Yeah, armor of amethyst or whatever.
Does not affect her, because remember, that is a spell under level 3.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
Oh, do you have a... No, I don't think anyone has evasion yet. So, Jimmy, you also would have taken 10 from that blast. Or, sorry, you would have taken... Or you would have
20,
taken
right?
20, yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking through my stuff to make sure I didn't have something I could use for that, but it appears not.
And here's my concentration check.
Sorry. How do if I have temporary hit points, do they block out some of that damage?
Yeah, so you would take... they would take first, so basically, it's 5 less. So, yeah, you take 15.
Alright, well...
It looks like your concentration checks have failed, so you lose your spells. That's it for her. Oswin. And she starts chanting again, but her spell won't go off just yet.
Sorry, I was on mute. I'm gonna do stupid and just try to run in and slam into her.
Ooh, all right, so you rush through the circle, which does not prevent you from moving in, and just I assume like start punching.
Yeah, just
Okay.
wailing away.
All right. So you attack her. Sure. Yeah, 22 would punch her. She's not quick enough, and you land a solid hit, doing 11 thunder as she staggers back.
And she's taunted.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep in her face.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much else I can do.
All right. So that is it for you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up right behind her and also take a swing.
All right. 16 would be just enough. Her AC is 16.
Nice. 6 slashing. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So she takes another 6 as you run up behind her. She says, "Traitorous half-orc." Melody. Melody would say, "Get out of the circle. I can't heal you in there." And she is going to do a 2nd level Cure Wounds. I think she's going to hit Toadleaf because he looks the most wounded according to the symbols.
Yo.
So she channels healing energy, giving you 10 points back as her action. As her bonus action, she doesn't have one, so she's just going to say we should spread out if she does that again. And she will try to keep with 60 feet of the edge of the circle for healing. So she's going to back up to here, ending her turn. Jimmy.
I think Jimmy's got to run in with the front of the line gang and try to get some hits in on
Let's
this one.
go, Jimmy! Yeah, baby!
Okay.
In here. And I don't currently have an action in my bar for the dagger.
I
Get out of
can
this bitch.
I can add it.
Selected from my sheet, but
Yeah, you can do it from your sheet, but I can also add it. So you should see it now.
whoa. Now I see a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, sorry, I think I pressed the wrong button. Let me do that again. You are a PC, not an NPC. So you should see it now.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sort of just like punch style swing at her, but while holding the dagger, and be like, "Come on, magic dagger, do your stuff."
Okay. Oh, crit.
Nice.
Double ones. So 6 points of damage from that first hit.
And then I'm gonna burn a key point and do flurry of blows.
Hell yeah.
Out of 2.
Okay.
And so can I do another attack with the dagger because I do that?
No, you would have to just be your offhand punch.
But then I get flurry of blows. I get 2, right? Those two
Yes. No, they're both
feel
from
like
your.
I hooked
They're
out.
both from your offhand, I believe. You just take 2
All
punches with your offhand.
Okay.
Oh, another crit.
Damn.
Ugh, another 8.
Holy shit. Nice.
15 will just miss her. Shoo,
All
he
right.
jumps back.
And that's it for Jimmy the Spring.
All right, new round. Beans.
Oh. I don't really have anything I can do, so honestly, I think I am just going to dodge until something happens.
Okay.
I'll scoot back. seeing Melody run at me, I'll say, "Why are you running at me?" And I'll scoot back 5 feet, 10 feet, and dodge. That's my turn.
Okay. Dewdrop.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how this thing works. So I can't cast magic from inside of it?
Inside, you also can't cast magic into it unless it's 4th level or higher.
Oh. I'm gonna try to, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Going to wait. I'm gonna move away because that's okay. There. And I don't know. I guess that's it. I take the dodge action.
Alright. The Warlock of the Great Old One makes her hands into fists, and she says, Shadow Lord, give me your strength. As her eyes ignite with some sort of shadowy substance, and tentacles fly out from her in all directions.
I knew it.
Almost like an arms of Hadar, but looks much more powerful. The tentacles grab at you. I need, let's see, dex saves from the 4 of you.
I thought it was strength.
Or sorry, yeah, strength saves. DC is 13.
Alright, yeah, I made it. I made it.
Okay, so
Hold on 1 second. Damn.
fail. So Nick is the only admit. So she points her hand down the hallway as the tentacles fling you all back. Those of you who failed. You would be pushed 60 feet and take
Holy
7 points of damage.
What about bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, it would be bludgeoning. Basically, she just like flung you down the hallway. As the tentacles continue to swipe around, they're grabbing at you, but luckily you were able to hold them off, Nick.
Goddamn right.
So that is it for her. Oswin.
Making a death save.
That's right, you were knocked to 0. So yeah, give me a whispered death save. As you are down on one knee, breathing hard.
Okay, I was just making sure that I was rolling the right thing before I
Yeah,
had
that's
the
fine.
tag.
Alright,
There
so
we
you
go.
know what you got. And you would get 1 level of exhaustion from that. So that's it for you, Nick. So far, you're resisting her trying to throw you down, basically away from her.
I guess I'll just yell out to heal Oswin, help him up.
He
Now,
says, "I will."
am I able to throw her by chance?
I mean, you could grab her and try to like drag her out of the circle with a grapple check.
Yeah.
That's what I was
That's what you
hoping
may.
to do afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're trying to grab her,
grapple check.
that would be a. You have to use athletics, and she couldn't defend with athletics or acrobatics,
Okay.
which I think she's going to use acrobatics because her strength is not great. So give me an athletics check. 13.
Yeah.
So she counters with her acrobatics, and she good roll. So yeah, she is or at least for now slips out of your grasp. So yeah, that would be that would be your attack.
Okay, then I guess I'm done.
All right, so Melody is gonna quickly chant. And you're
Look at her.
yeah. So she's gonna do a cure wounds on Osmond. I think level 2. Yeah. Not very good roll. So healing you for 7. Then she is going to move down the hall a bit in case she needs to support Nick. Jimmy.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
think that,
you're prone, Osmond, but you are conscious, or you're no longer dying. You're just on your knee, basically, as things start to normalize a little.
Yep.
let's
Thank you.
see, So I got blasted 60 feet away. Is that what happened?
Yeah, so she kind of flung you down the hall with her tentacle arms.
Okay, so I guess. Yeah, so I couldn't get all the way back up there. I guess Jimmy's gonna run up to like here.
Whoa,
And
someone was holding down the button.
what happened?
You just put a lot of waypoints down.
Oops. Alright. Kinda.
Alright, so you rush up, was that 30 feet?
Yeah, sure. And then I'm gonna throw the dagger of returning at her.
Alright, so I think the dagger's range is 20.
Oh, I thought it was unless it was hold on. Sorry. for
I mean, I could be
entering that in there.
wrong. Let me see. But yeah, I think the dagger's distance is 20. You can throw it as a long range, but it would be a disadvantage.
Okay, so let's see. Hold on. If I was going from here, then am I doing it again? Sorry.
I didn't see anything that time.
All right. Can I get into range of her if I go up? Can I get this like to here? Is that right?
Well, that'd be. Do you have 40 feet of movement?
I do have 40 feet of movement.
Oh yeah, so you're fine then. So you could get up there and
Okay.
throw it.
Can I keep that same roll, or do you want me to redo it?
No, 17 would be enough. So the dagger comes flying at her from behind and strikes,
Okay.
doing 5 piercing. Fortunately, not the best roll, but that yeah, definitely gets her attention. She kind of turns angrily towards you. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't think I can get up to do any other attacks. Can I take out a healing potion?
Yeah, you can draw one as an item interaction.
Okay, but I can't also take it this turn.
No, that would require the action.
All right, I'm gonna do that with my offhand instead of doing my other attack. I'm gonna draw a healing potion.
All right, new round.
All right,
All right, was that it for you? All right, new round, Beans. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna. No, sorry, am I muted?
I hear you now.
No, you're up. You're good.
Then I will use the dash to run up 25 feet. And the bonus action dodge. Say, you got this, Nick. Get her out of the circle, and we could take care of the rest.
All right, Dewdrop.
Does that symbol on Jimmy the Springs? Or Jimmy,
Yep.
He
is
is
that real?
badly wounded. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna change that. I say, get the back in there, Jimmy, and or something like that. Prayer of no, not that. Where is it at? There it is. Use Fairy Salviomancy, which is a fancy cure wounds, level 2. He gets
All right. So Jimmy gains 11
11. Sorry, I can't count.
as your healing
you.
energy flows through him.
Get the back in there.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Thanks, pal.
Okay.
Yes, get back in here, please.
So that is it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, can I do? There's nothing else I can. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
I have a plan. Yeah, get back in here.
Yup.
So she goes. Hmm.
Come on, bitch.
All right. So she is going to. Oh wait, closed it. What does that do?
Take an oppie.
Okay. No, she is gonna once again kind of chant and point her finger back this way. But this time, instead of a fireball erupting, a large explosion of shadowy energy erupts on the four of you. I need
Oh.
con saves, DC 12.
We don't
Holy
need to do that. Do I get anything
Oh,
from
no.
dodging?
Which four?
Just these four in the middle here. Melody, Jimmy, Bean, and what's his name? Toadleaf. DC 12, or sorry, 13. You can, yeah, you could. It looks kind of like it, but it looks more just like pure necrotic energy. Okay, so you make it, Beans. If you made it, you will take 9 necrotic. If you failed it, you take 19.
Holy shit.
He's down.
Oh, Melody is also down.
Ooh.
How do I mark myself down? That
You do the book, the death book, which looks like this. The dying book.
dying book.
Did you take it, Toadleaf?
Totally.
I didn't even see him roll. He may have walked away. I'm gonna roll for him. On save. Ooh, so now he would fail, and he would also be unconscious.
There we go.
Alright, so that's it for her. Oswin.
Well, the cure wounds I was planning to use on myself, I need to use on somebody else.
Yeah, you see 3 of your people are now dying.
I'm gonna pop the healer back up first, so go to here, and on her.
Oh wait, I walk away for a minute and I come back and I'm dead. Like what?
Yeah. You were struck by a big explosion of necrotic energy for 19 necrotic. Oh wait, you don't have necrotic resist, do you? Does anyone?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Does Jimmy?
No, he doesn't. He has poison.
Okay.
I have pretty specific resistances, despite what you might narratively think.
Yeah. Alright, so Melody comes back from the brink, though very, looking kind of out of it. She just gives you a nod and says thank you. Anything
Ready for
else?
more. Nope, that's my movement. That's my touch. My bad touch.
You got the touch. You got the power. Alright, Nick.
I'm just gonna have to swing. I don't know.
Alright, so you're going to
Good
cut
job.
her as you see her basically blow up your group. Oh, yeah, 19 will strike. Catching her off guard and doing 9 points of damage, which will put her to wounded.
I guess I'll go ahead and throw a smite on that.
Alright, so a explosion of energy. Okay.
Which is what, 2d8s.
Yeah. And just FYI, in the future, you just have to let me know before you roll your damage that you're smiting.
Oh, wait, is that how that works?
Yeah. So you have
Well,
to
it's
let me know after the roll, but before I declare, which would be the damage roll.
okay.
Yeah. It's not like Bardic where you can do it after everything. But okay. So, but for now, there is a big explosion of light energy, doing another 10. She staggers back even more. Anything else?
I'll say finish the hoe off, or I
Melody.
will.
And luckily,
I
it
don't
did
know,
seem
yeah.
like your smite worked inside the circle. Melody yells, "Don't let her get another spell off," as she begins chanting. And she's gonna heal Jimmy with a first level cure, because she's out of second level spells. Giving you 7, so you're conscious again, Jimmy, no longer dying. Jimmy, your turn. So you're prone and you're exhausted from taking lethal damage, but
Okay, so I'll tell you what's going on. I'm just
drink?
opening. There we go. All right.
your potion of healing is probably on the floor, so you can pick it up and drink
reach
it.
out my exhausted robot hand and try to drink the potion.
Okay. So you drink the potion, which would be 2. If it's normal healing, it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
alright. So you gain 4.
Awesome.
Nice. Thick.
Critical.
Thick heels, bro.
You like spill half of it as you're trying to drink. You're like, ah! Ah!
Like,
Can I stand up?
Yeah.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I said, can I stand up?
Yeah, so you take half your movement, so you have 20 feet of movement left.
All right. And 1 second here. Still wounded. And can I attack with the dagger still, or is my item?
No, that was you already used your action to drink the potion. You can get into a flank position though to give your.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
You can run over.
Jimmy. Let's do that. Jimmy's gonna potion running down his chin, all messed up. He's gonna run in and be like, "Hey, come on!"
Just like Gatorade, you like just dumped it on your face, like, get me back in there. You rush up for the flank.
you.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go.
You, bro.
All right. Anything else, Jimmy?
Give me the spray.
All right. New round, Bean.
I'll use my action for potion down
Couldn't you just close the door though?
Toadley's throat.
Did you say you're drinking a potion?
I'm giving it to Toadley.
Oh, okay. So Toadleaf, you, even though you were on the brink, you were suddenly brought back as.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
I thought I was dead too.
So the fairy is once again back, though with a level of exhaustion now. Anything else, Beans?
I will run up here and shut the door,
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
hoping that Nick and Jimmy can take care of whoever is in there. But she can't see us anymore.
All right. Dewdrop.
Well, how do I take off this? There we go. There it is. I wouldn't be flying anymore. One. Sorry, I'm messing with my stuff here. Okay, I wake up kind of dazed. I'm just like, ugh. Is there anything
Well,
I can do?
you weren't unconscious technically, but yeah, you come out of the
Oh, I
shock
wasn't?
of
I wasn't unconscious? Okay,
you
cool.
were
Like,
dying. Is the
oh,
my condition for unconscious?
sounds worse. But all right. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do. Out of spell slots, so I'm just gonna get the hell away from everything because I can't do much. So there we go. And I sit down right here,
Vicious mockery.
just looking defeated. Yeah.
All right. So the warlock goes. She chants and says, "Malik, give your servant strength," as a shadowy scythe appears in her hand. And she is going to attack you, Nick. Using the shadowy scythe. It says dagger, but it's a scythe. 15, I believe, misses the first attack.
Yeah.
Second attack
First.
will miss,
Miss.
and the third attack will miss luckily as well. So yeah, she seems to start moving extremely quick as the scythe slashes back and forth. Though luckily
Jesus.
you were able to stay away from the dark, shadowy blade. Oswin.
I'm going to move forward,
Yeah.
open the door,
Yeah.
close the door, and I'm looking to see if there's any way to disrupt this field. So Arcana check or what?
Well, with your passive, you would notice that there are several runes on these 4 pillars that are kind of glowing along with the circle.
Okay.
So that might be a way to disrupt it, to destroy those.
What you say pillars, like they're going to the ceiling or just?
They're more like pedestals. So they're like about 5 or so feet off the ground, like half pillars.
Okay. So I'm going to go up here and use my last spell. Let's see. Aiming it, so I'm trying to hit both of these pillars if possible. If not, then at least this one right here. But I'm trying to make it so I can get some. Actually, I'm going to do it down. So it'd be these two right here, this one and this one if possible.
Unfortunately, if you closed the door, that would have been your action, unless you left it open. Did you want to leave it open and do this?
Yeah, let's leave it open and try to do that.
Okay. So you do an acid line, which singes both of the markings, and they both vanish. She seems to get very angry about this and kind of looks towards you now. Anything else?
I wave and grin.
All right. Nick.
I'm out of movement. I'm out of everything else, so I'm even out of spells, but try it now.
The circle is still glowing. You might need to do something about all 4 of them.
Take out the pillars. That's going to be my job this next round, is trying to figure out how to take out the pillars.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing on her again.
Oh, crit.
You might hit on this one.
And then also with my race, I get another D8.
Oh yeah, I like that.
All right.
9 plus 6 is 15 plus the.
So usually you would want to smite on this as well, because then you could double that as well.
Well, I don't have any more. Yeah,
okay.
I'm out of spells, unfortunately. So.
All right. So 20
17.
points of damage. Or wait, 19.
20.
Would put her to very wounded, as she's now cut in several places, but she is still up. Anything else?
Nice. Yep.
She's no longer taunted. You've got the taunts on her, and she's not taunted because I'm not punching her.
Yeah, she's not taunted anymore. Melody says, I still can't heal you with that shield up. And she is going to come in here and do another heal spell on Oswin.
I'll take it.
First level cure wounds for 4. She's running very low on spells. Jimmy.
That bitch down, Jimmy.
Are you muted?
Jimmy, take it down, Jimmy.
Well, I think you're muted, Jimmy, but 22 with the flank would be 24, and that would
Yes.
strike.
That was some incredible role playing I was doing, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
And another 1.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, you know what?
flurry
I
of
think your macro's messed up. I think you put a 1 instead of a 1d6. Because it just says rolling 1.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. I just
I'll
did
go
it again.
fix it for you. Yeah, you did. So
Yeah, thank you,
1d6.
I appreciate that.
Go ahead and click it again. Just the damage part. But that's fine, yeah. Alright, so that's better. 9 points with the attack. She's still up. You gonna flurry?
I'm gonna flurry again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
So this time is your fist. Ooh, that's gonna miss.
Get one more.
Yeah, 21 will strike. Another 5. She is barely standing. He says, the servants of the Shadow Lord never truly die. And she is casting one final spell. Beans.
God.
Get him in there. Get in there and bite him. Bite her.
Just bite.
Hey, can I say something?
Pillars.
Can I spend my last key point to dodge?
No, because you used, well, no, because you used a flurry, so that would have been your bonus. Because you
Okay.
need the bonus action for the dodge with the, with
Alright.
your key point.
Beans
So
now.
which of these pillars is?
These bottom 2 back here are still up. This one and this one.
So there's 10. There's 25 feet of movement. And I'm going to try to chill touch those the one closest to me.
Those are both,
Well, it's these.
the back
these
ones
two.
are still up. The front ones are down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to try to chill touch.
Alright, so you strike it, which would cause it to go out. But unfortunately oh wait, actually what round are we on? 5? Oh, no, that would take the circle down at this point. So it winks out.
Nice.
Dewdrop.
Toad Leaf's sitting with like his, he's like, kind of crouched against the wall, and he sees this going on, and he immediately gets back up, seeing that the magical field went down. He flies up 10 foot. Let's see. So flying up 10 foot, and then he's going to try to take a shot, very difficult shot at the warlock.
Alright.
Using a Fey Burst.
Oh, no, the Fey Burst, unfortunately, will not hit AC 16.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's. I mean, did I use a? Yeah, I used a story point already. Yeah.
Alright. Do you have inspiration? Well, it'd be too late now, but if you did, that 18 would have hit.
No, I don't.
Alright, so the Warlock gets her
Bring it on.
final spell off, and she would explode in a huge explosion of necrotic energy. I need con saves from everyone. Though she did not roll very well, luckily.
Need one from me.
No, just from the people close by.
Aha. Good luck, ho.
More like shit.
So Melody would make it. It's DC 13 again. So you would take 10 if you made it, 21 if you fail.
Holy shit.
Melody is badly wounded. Oswin is badly wounded. But yeah, that would be the end. So she goes down as she explodes in all this shadowy energy. What do you all want to do?
We need to rest, boys. Anybody's like down right now or no?
Looks like Jimmy was drained by it, and he's on his knee.
Oh, he got knocked? Okay.
Yeah, which would get him a second level of exhaustion, unfortunately.
I can spare the dying. That's all I got.
Alright, Melody says I can bring him back with my last heal. He is going to use Cure Wounds. Level 1. And you would gain 9, Jimmy. But you do have 2 levels of exhaustion now, is all this...
Let's shut this door and maybe I'll cast Detect Magic quickly. Well, are we in a rush? I don't think we're in a rush.
I pressed the wrong thing.
Melody says, I don't know how safe we are here. She, you can see she looks like severely drained of health. But it might be dangerous to try to get back out in our current state. We should at least try to short rest.
Yes.
And after that, maybe
I
retreat to the camp.
I do have a healing potion for anybody who needs, but I'll start casting Detect Magic before a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Melody would say, anyone know what she was talking about? Shadow Lords?
Well,
It sounded to me like she was whining about getting beaten up.
History might actually give you something here. If anyone has history.
I do not.
Alright, so... No, you'd be at disadvantage, Jimmy, because of your exhaustion. But Beans, you know that there was a figure known as the Shadow Lord during the 12th cycle, and rumored to exist even before then. So a very old, possibly like almost godlike patron / deity, who many in the Shadowfell would worship for power. Though you believe he was called Gaivok, not Malik.
Cool. I will pass that along.
Okay. Melody says, oh, that's very odd. Just glad we took her down before she did any more damage. All these men will have to be brought back to town. Families will be devastated.
I'll give that 8 HP to Melody.
Okay. So she is, I think, wounded now. Yeah, she's at wounded. She's not near death anymore.
Cool. And I'll start casting Detect Magic.
She says, if only there was some way we could have stunned her, maybe, to keep her from casting.
I mean, I was hitting her pretty hard. I think that's... But honestly, you mean besides your looks stunning her?
Oh, man. Give me a Riz check. Another charisma check.
DC 35.
She says, well, obviously they weren't that stunning. She gives you another wink. But I appreciate the... What are you saying?
I disagree. We should have taken down the protection.
And she says, yeah, the protection also would have been good. I wish I would have noticed that earlier.
Oh, she's dead now.
So examining her, she does look humanoid.
I'll chop her head off. Just to make sure she's dead.
Hold on.
Or is she not there
Before
anymore?
you do that,
She seems pretty
She did
dead.
explode. Okay.
Yeah, at this point, her body is like basically almost completely drained of life and all shriveled from the
Okay. Then I
intense
will not chop her head
explosion
off,
of necrotic energy that came from her. Melody says,
but I will chop off her arms.
uh, Melody would say she looks for. Oh God, what are you doing?
Just in case, I wouldn't want her to cast any spells with these arms.
She
Start like chopping off her arms.
she looks very repulsed and just kind of steps back here.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So you cut off her arms. Yeah, she's probably not casting anything. On her body, you would see some markings on her. Looks like studded leather, possibly magical. And she also has a couple of potions she didn't get a chance to drink. You would also find some more blood essence on her
Nice. I guess I'll take
in
the blood
vials.
essence.
Are those treasure chests on the wall, or are those the replications of the dead bodies, or whatever you want to call it?
No, those are chests.
Okay.
So
Could be
here's the
mimics.
blood
Before we open
essence.
any
It's
of those
actually quite
chests.
powerful.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
So you said you want to collect her blood essence? It's a taboo practice, but you do know how to do it, being an arcanist. That wasn't collected from her. That's what she had on like basically in like vials.
I'm fine collecting her blood essence.
Okay. So Melody would say, "Beans, what are you doing? That's that's an unholy practice. Who taught you how to do that?"
What what should we do?
Says,
Do
"Well,
we just leave her body here to rot?
I mean, we could take it back to town, but you shouldn't be drawing her blood essence. That's the type of thing used in dark rituals and in summonings and demon summonings."
Yeah, totally. For kind of look at Beans and says, "That is very evil for you to even say, little one."
She says, "I think all
Uh,
this blood essence should be destroyed. I don't think any of it should be allowed to remain. But I
I'll
guess
leave all of her essence to herself and only collect the 200 maho.
that she has on her."
Yeah.
The
Alright,
blood
so
essence.
Melody still seems a little bit like uneasy, but that's better than her watching you draw this person's blood essence.
Alright.
Melody, she was and totally uh let us take this back to the Church of Palor and let the Church of Palor turn this into something good.
He says, "I think the church would just destroy it. No one who is of good mind and soul uses blood essences. It's only used by evil arcanists and demonologists."
I will look at Toadleaf.
Uh, though I think we should take her body back. Maybe the priest can offer some clarity as to who this is and what sort of dark magic she was wielding.
Okay.
So for now, yeah,
I guess Nick will get ready for a short
Oh.
rest.
Toadleaf is.
Yeah, this is
gonna
all
hold-
during the short rest.
Oh, it
Toadleaf
is. Okay.
hold on to that blood essence until. Well, he says, "I'm going to hold on to it till I can find somewhere to destroy it."
Give me a deception.
No, he's.
Oh, you're just
Yeah.
holding on to it? All right. She
Yeah,
says, "Well, we could
7.
just empty it out onto the floor."
Is that properly destroying it?
I mean, it'll be scattered, so no one could pick it up again.
If they don't have
Toadleaf, before you destroy this, we can use this evil energy for good. We don't need to destroy it.
So Toadleaf actually just puts it on the ground and then,
Cool.
let's see, kind of destroys it. And it says, "Why would you even say something like that? That is evil."
Melody nods. She says, "Trust me, this is better."
So yeah, I guess he destroys it.
All right, so you destroy the essence, and if we're doing, you said detect magic,
Yeah,
so that will delay your rest 10 minutes because you'd have to
that's
start
fine.
resting after.
That's fine.
Okay. So you would sense there are magical auras coming from the woman's armor, coming from her rod. Looks like she had a rod she was using, and one coming from this second chest.
Cool. I will let the party know.
Okay. And let's say the hour would pass still without issue. So,
So we have studded leather and potions still, as well as what else?
a rod, studded leather, no potions, but the chest itself has some magic.
Cool. I will let the party know after the short rest.
Okay. And actually, we are pretty close to the end. Should we stop here before we go any further?
Sounds good.
Yeah, guess so.
Well, let me do a quick. Are you going to identify here, or were you just detecting magic?
My plan was to identify once I was done at detecting magic.
I assume you would take your short rest first, because you can't identify
Yeah.
during the short rest.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just say
Right.
we'll do the short rest. Go ahead and spend a short rest if you want to benefit from it, and we can do the identifies next time. Just make some notes
Cool.
here of the stuff you got. So you did destroy the blood essence. Melody seems like she's very happy with that, and the group in general for choosing that.
Cool.
She will remember this. If this was a what's it called game, Telltale game. So yeah, give me MVP votes.
I'm also gonna use where is it? Arcane Recovery.
Ultra Instinct. Miss. I dodged 3 attacks. Pew, pew, pew.
That was pretty impressive. All right, so Nick with 3 votes, you are the MVP with Oswin in close second. So you gain inspiration.
Nice.
Thank you for the game.
Yeah, hope you guys
Thanks,
all had fun.
guys.
Session.
Yeah, that was a cool one. That was scary.
Jimmy's a little fucked up.
She almost hit me once. It was kind of crazy.
Toadleaf's definitely questioning beans, right? Because like if you've ever seen like Harry Potter, where it's like Dumbledore's going to like meet Tom Riddle or whatever. Yeah, it's one of those. It's like, I wonder.
What's going
What
on
do you
here?
wonder? What do you wonder?
I guess Nick will look at her body and be like, "Great old one," more like "Great old bum," and then he'll like double finger guns.
So you know what I'm wondering.
I don't. That's why I asked.
Can I take my vote back?
You got a dark, you got a dark character.
Wait, I think I have a thing for this.
Bleh.
But we have a dark
Vicious
character
mockery.
and
You have a what?
what are you saying? We have a dark character.
Yeah, you got a naive young character. I'll say that.
Or is he secretly a demon?
But again, like, what did dumping the essence have to do with that?
The fact
Or
that he,
what are you getting at? I'm not sure what you're getting at.
fact that he was wanting to use them potentially. That's all.
Save them. He's
You
an
said,
arcanist.
you said use them for good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Osmond.
and
That's all.
That was cool.
Don't.
That was an epic fight.
Yeah. Well, I guess if then maybe for y'all, you know.
it was pretty boring for a spellcaster.
You just got blown up.
But Nick,
You guys.
I mean, he did really well in the fight for sure. Definitely, you know.
It was all that athletic save. If I didn't get thrown, if I would have got thrown with everybody, it would have been a different story.
Seem to always get lucky with those crits too. I mean,
Surprised Jimmy didn't try to stun her. Or does he not have that yet? I always
I
forget.
have that. I
Don't
don't
you
think I have.
Don't you have stunning strike? Or you
I
not
think
get
it's
that
level
yet?
5
Oh, is it 5?
or
Alright.
level 6. One of those.
Is it that high? Oh wow, okay.
It's pretty high.
Interesting.
feel
Yeah,
like that
because
should be
I know, yeah, actually that makes sense, because that is like, once monks get that, they're just like stun machines. It's like, want to cast a spell? Nope. Bonk. Stun.
Technically alive. Might become dangerous soon. Now he's got a knife.
Well, you did hit her pretty hard with some of those hits. Like, you did a good amount of damage. But you, at this level, your, what's it called? Your con save isn't great. Once she switched over to necrotic damage, that's when you got beat up.
Look out. He's got a knife.
Yeah.
There you
Just
go.
shanking her, runs up, shank, 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 shank. Ugh.
All right. Well, good game, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
good
guys.
game.
I'm gonna
See you next
lay
Yeah.
on hands. I'm gonna put lay on hands on this. I'm just
You're
kidding.
gonna bring her back up.
Well, she
I'm
can't.
bringing it
She's dead. She can't. You need to like actually resurrect her at this point.
Bring her back up. Feel like, I feel bad. I want to kill her again. 5 health.
We got bored.
And she hits you with her shadow scythe and destroys you. What the? Ah.
It's okay. Nick was willing to take that risk.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the risk he takes. Alright, I'm gonna take some notes,
Cool.
but
Yeah.
I'll be around for a bit if anyone wants to talk.
Thanks for the session. I will.
Yes.
see you
Midnight
Tuesday.
time for me. Good night, everyone.
Right.
Peace.
All right. Peace, Luke.
Yeah, have a good night.